Welcome to your daily focus for April the 6th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, of course, thank you so much. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys truly rock. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. I think it's getting pretty intense in the sky. You know, we have the sun in Aries, the moon in Leo, so that's beautiful, but that's a lot of fire to deal with. Then we have Saturn, stationary retrograde. So until I think it is September or just prior to the beginning of September, it will not be going direct for us. Mercury's probably getting ready too to go retrograde on us. And we have Mars and Pluto talking, which is giving us a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of forward motion. King of Wands, there's energy, there's fire, there's high thinking, there's optimism. So this is, well, this could be a lot of it, right? We have, and Saturn's in a fire sign too, so we have a lot of fire energy, a lot of forward thinking energy. And so the King of Wands is here to say, yes, it's a forward thinking kind of day for us. That we can be very optimistic and confident, and we're witty and we're sharp and we know what we're talking about, and we're able to convince other people or put our best foot forward today, or really impress somebody that we have been trying to impress for forever and a day. To get that promotion, to start that relationship. King of Coins. So we've got the royalty out here, two kings. King of Coins is really understanding how to bring in the abundance in our lives. What needs to happen. Four of Cups is back. I just love the energy of this artist for the Four of Cups. There's a couple of cards in here. I get excited talking about them just because of the energy that they put into. Not that they're not all great, but there's some that are just, and that's a wow card for me. How it makes me think of the Four of Cups in a completely different way. How it shows us that we can obtain what we want in life, but are we daring enough to go forward? See what our angels. Oh, exhaustion, 26. Well, we could actually burn the candle at both ends with two kings here on the board. That's a lot of, and we've got a lot of fire energy. So we're going to be preparing. We are going to be working hard. We're going to be putting things together. We're going to be planning. We're going to be executing with the kings. Executing our plans, that is. King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands showed me so much about this fire energy that I was just talking about within all the planets. The passion, the optimism, the confidence, the courage, the strength. To see forward, to see what we want to do, to see how to obtain, how to plan it, how to make it come alive. How to breathe in energy to our goals, our dreams, our desires. Now we have the King of Coins right next. So there he stands on his balcony with his coin, with his pentacle, surveying his kingdom, surveying his land, his people, understanding the balance that always needs to be in place in order for the greatest of abundance to appear. Because, you know, we can have all the money in the world, we may still not be happy. We could have the best career, or the, you know, the perfect weight, or, you know, name it, and still not be happy because we don't have a balance in our life. So I think the King of Coins here is overlooking, overseeing to make sure that there is a balance, that there is a harmony. and what needs to happen in order to maintain and to grow that, to strengthen that, to make it the best of the best worlds, to create more abundance, more happiness in all areas of life. And so we sit underneath that tree and we contemplate that goal, that dream, that desire. We imagine it, how we're going to fill it. What's it going to look like? And I've been asking you over, especially the last couple of months more so the last month, to really get specific about what it's going to look like at the end of the day, at the end of the dream, at the end of the journey. Now, what holds you back from standing up? We don't look in fear here of losing that. You know, he doesn't look anxious. He looks very much like he is contemplating the path forward of what he truly wants in that cup. Does it matter? Is it worth it? Remember, when we want new things to come into our life, we have to make way for it, which means we have to allow endings and closures to happen in our life. We have to allow for change to occur in our life. So where can we allow that change? Where can we have those endings, the closings that we need in order to make way for the new opportunities, the new path? What are we willing to sacrifice? Is it time? Is it money? Is it energy? So do we really want it at the end of the day? Or is there something inside of us that's just burning a hole in us that we just wants to explode? Because that's what we truly want to do, but we sit there and we hide behind those excuses. We sit there and say, well, I don't have enough money for startup. I'm too busy with my other job and that pays the bills. My partner wouldn't like it if I went out and got another job. The kids keep me so busy, where am I going to find time for anything else? What excuse may you be hiding behind? Because I tell you, that's when the true exhaustion sets in. When you procrastinate, when you spend energy and time to try and stay off that path. So now 26 is an 8. I didn't even talk about that. And that's our empowerment and attaching ourselves to our empowerment. So we really need to, well, know the balance too, right? Know the balance that we need to give. King of Coins delegates, puts other people to work. So does the King of Wands, by the way. We've got 2 kings. Okay, doesn't do all the work himself. There's not enough hours in the day. So he delegates. He has other people. He leans on people. Leans on friends, family, workers, in his case, he would have. He's got a whole army at his disposal. And so do you if you reach out and ask for it. And if you don't, then start building your army today instead. Those people that you will be leaning on. Join a group of people that are like-minded, that have the same kind of goals and visions and ideas as you. Let's see what our wise animals have to say for today. So I think it's a high energy day for us. It could lead to a lot of exhaustion. With the kings too, we have to be the diplomat. We have to really think things through. We can't be saying yes without thinking it through. We can't be saying no without thinking it through. Just to get it off of our plate, that's not good enough in today's energy. We need to make those sound, firm, strong decisions. Remember, a king won't be king long if he's just making decisions so that the issue goes away. They have to be thought out. They have to be planned. And they can't be just good for you. It has to be good for the entire kingdom. Find your identity. The little raccoon. See what the raccoon has to tell us today. Hiding, mirror, right, destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Raccoon, I found that kind of cute because I was saying, we're hiding. We spend more energy sometimes avoiding our journey forward. Raccoon tells you that you are hiding from your true self. All too often, we lose our identity. It can be connected to career, love relationships, and even friendships. Relationships are a mirror of who you are at the time. If your self esteem is low and sad, you will attract the same. On the outside, the person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside they are crying with confusion. It is never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as a patch or a quick fix for what you don't have in your life. They are supposed to be a complement to who you are, and they are to help you grow. Both of you, or all of you, if taking it in context of friends, co-workers, and career. Now, that doesn't mean hermit yourself away until you figure it all out. It means you need to work to heal yourself and become the person that you want to be. Be that person you want to be in your life. No matter what disappointment you have had in your life, you cannot forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through, or the person who you hoped was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of despair. But it means that you aren't in the right spot in your life to attract what you want. So take the time to change that. And Raccoon gives us some wonderful ideas. Write down 10 qualities that you love about yourself. And they don't have to be physical, but they can be. Write down 10 qualities that you would like to work on. And then truly look at those qualities and see which ones you actually have control over. Eat right. Supply your cupboards with food, with good and colorful food. Take the black colored clothes to the back of your closet and force yourself to wear a colorful shirt or scarf. Raise your vibration, raise your energy through the colors you're wearing. Use positive affirmations. Put them all over your apartment or house. You can use art, index cards, or whatever, but surround yourself with the positive. Put on fun music and dance. When you are sad, take some action instead of focusing on the mourning. Mourning as in Mourning. So the sadness, the deep sadness. Cry. And don't feel bad about crying. It's really, a tear is so many of those negative toxins released. It's healthy for you to cry, to let it out, to get rid of that negative energy, those negative toxins in your body. Just don't stay there too long. Seek professional help if you feel suicidal or having dark thoughts. And know that it takes time to heal. Don't patch your heart with another toxic relationship. So, Raccoon had quite a bit to say to us. So, I think it's very much what we were saying with the Four of Cups, hiding from our true self, procrastinating, not making that firm commitment to ourselves, not believing in our dreams enough, not seeing our dreams in all the beauty and splendor they can be going forward. Today is definitely an action-packed day, but one with very wise decisions, very wise thought, and I think this is a day where we can really stand up and show people what we bring to the table. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.